So you want to make videos. Look, I know you don't actually want to make videos, and this is just a school project that you're watching. Just roll with me, okay? Just roll with me. So you want to make videos. There's a few steps you got to take to make the best video you can. And I've boiled the process down to about 6 easy steps. And hopefully by the end, you'll be able to take an idea from its infantile, just brain stage and make it into an awesome video. Or you'll just fail miserably, and this is all a waste of my time, and we're all gonna die eventually, so why even bother doing anything at all? I mean, there's no point or rhyme or reason to living, and it's just a futile attempt to do nothing, and I wanna die. Alright, step number 1. You need to get an idea first. You can't make any good video without having an idea, a solid idea. There are a few things you can do to brainstorm ideas for your video. One way to brainstorm is to take some time and just let your mind wander. Your brain works well when separated from distractions. So take some time, sit on the couch, sit on your bed, go for a jog, do something that will let you just remain in your brain. Remain in your brain, I'm copywriting that, don't take that. Remain in your brain, that's me, I did that. Take some time to work through your thoughts, work through your emotions. By doing this, your brain is going to naturally pump out more creative thoughts. You may start with, I really want to not be in school. School sucks. That idea might snowball into, can you be successful not having gone to college? That's an idea, that's a thing that you could make a video about. And that's just one of the examples of the positives of spending time just letting your mind wander. Something else that helps in the brainstorming process is to write down the things that you are coming up with. So when I come up with ideas, it's usually very rapid fire, and I can come up with like 20 different things in the span of 5 minutes because my brain is that of a child and it's just can't focus. But when you make up these ideas, you can tend to lose them and forget them, or you move on and you're like, I think I had something about a dog, I don't really. So you wanna write as many ideas as you can down on a list, and just letting your brain fire. When you're coming up with ideas for your video, it's important to think big. Reach for the stars, right? If you wanna make a video about a rocket, but you're thinking, I don't really know that much about rockets, so I'll just write about how to cut a paper in half, because I can do that. Don't! I mean, I guess maybe if you want to write about the paper, whatever, but learn about the rocket. It'll take some extra work, but now how many people want to learn about cutting a paper in half? Tons of people want to know about rockets. So find a niche, find something that's bigger than yourself so that you can pursue. Another way to help brainstorm is to find a problem that you can solve with a video or with your idea. Some examples are, do people need to learn how to make chicken kelaguen? Kelaguen? Am I saying that right? Kelaguen. Kelaguen? How do you pronounce chicken something?
Chicken kelaguen.
Kelaguen. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. I've heard this before, but okay.
Have a good one. Do people need to learn how to make chicken kelaguen? Do people need to learn how to spot a triple back handspring? Maybe someone wants to learn how to become a lifeguard. You want to get that idea and you want to provide the solution. And lastly, in brainstorming, you want to go back to that list and you want to get rid of the stuff that maybe isn't feasible. So you want to think big, but some stuff just isn't possible for you right now. You're probably not going to be able to go rock climbing with Will Smith. But save the idea, and maybe right now you can make a video on how to prepare for rock climbing. Get the right clothes and find a location. You send that out, you post that, and then Will Smith sees it, and he's like,
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
You never know. So save those ideas for later on. Right now, focus on the things that are big, but that you can do within this time frame. Step number, a dose. That's 4. That's not the right. 2. It's 2. We're on 2. Write a script. Now, that can seem kind of lame and like,
That's like a stupid, Jordan. Why would I want to write a script? Why don't I just that good took extra time? You're an idiot, Jordan. I wish you were dead.
write a script. Trust me, it's gonna help you out in the long run. The videos that I've made before, when I don't write a script, are very much, But when I write a script, when I've written a script in the past, it helps out so much. This video is being read off a script right now. I would show you, but I got a huge teleprompter over there, really expensive, like $1,000. I would show you, but writing a script is gonna help you out immensely. It's gonna organize your ideas for you, and it's also gonna make you seem like you know more about your topic than you actually do. Now you might be thinking,
But Jordan, if I write a script, then I'm not being creative, and how dare you take away my creativity? I'm a college student, and it's started at 10.
okay, it doesn't actually sap your creativity. It helps you to be more creative, because once you write down all the information, you can give it out in any way you want. So writing these ideas down actually helps you to be more creative in your presentation than less. Writing a script is also gonna help you eliminate any tangents. Tangents, that reminds me. One time in math class, we were talking about tangents and how circles and tangents. Like, I hate math because I'm bad at math. It's not a creative thing at all. So I was like, math, all the circles there. Mickey Mouse over here, like, man, and D, I was thinking, oh, and Don's just like, that's what is eliminated with it when you write a script. Here's a little pro tip. Pro tips with Jordan. Write your script for your audience. So if you're talking class of kindergartners, don't talk about how complicated paraPneumatic effusion is an invasive surgery. Maybe talk about ducks and how ducks are cute and cool and neat and awesome. Make sure to write your script, write your presentation in a way that the viewers, your audience, are going to understand and click with. Sometimes that's using slang like lit, fam, dope, and that one. I don't know what that means, and I don't know how to pronounce it. So if someone does, please let me know, because I don't. Step number three, make a storyboard. If you don't know what a storyboard is, it's basically a visual script. So you'll be able to say, I want the camera to move this way in one shot and this way in another shot. This helps to eliminate anything that repeats too much, so maybe you move to the right too many times with your camera. If you draw up that storyboard, you're gonna notice, oh yeah, I only did right arrows. If you are more of a visual learner, this can really, really help you. Step number 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, that actually hurt my neck really bad. Check what gear you've got. First, you gotta start with what camera you're gonna use. This should be pretty easy since everyone's got one of these in the palm of their hands, right? A camera phone is one option. Another option is buying a DSLR, or if you already have one, using a DSLR camera. DSLR stands for Digital Single Lens Reflex Camera. Simple, right? And you don't have to use a phone or a DSLR. There are plenty of other options for you to choose from, like a webcam or another type of camera. Next on your list of things to check out for your gear is lights. Lighting is very, very important. Let me just show you what a video without lights looks like. It's pretty bad, right? Not ideal. I would not recommend shooting with no lights on. I'm gonna turn it back on. And don't worry, lights aren't that expensive to buy. You can use in-house lights, you turn on the ceiling lights. Those will give you some lighting. It looks kind of weird sometimes, but it can work. The next option up would be to buy 2 heat lamps, like what I'm using right now. I just bought 2 heat lamps from Home Depot with some bulbs. It didn't cost more than $80. Very simple. But if you can't afford those, that's totally fine. The next thing I would say to try would be to go outside and use natural sunlight. Sunlight's really strong, it's powerful, and it's there for about 12 hours a day. Here's a pro tip. Pro tips with Jordan. If you're planning on using sunlight, I would recommend going out at sunrise or sunset. Those 2 times of the days offer really rich colored light and evenly spread light. It's gonna look really good. The last thing to check on your gear list is audio. It's very important that you get clean audio. Don't use the microphone that's on the camera you're using. I'm gonna switch over to the microphone that's within my camera, and let's just compare the two. So now this is the onboard mic. It doesn't sound great. It's pretty not nice to hear. So switch back to the offboard microphone. Now I know you're probably thinking, but eat ramen out of trash cans. What am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. It's not that hard to get some offboard mics. Most iPhone earphones come with a little box on there. If you use that microphone, trust me, it's gonna sound 1,000 times better than using your phone's microphone. Tip number 5. finally, you're ready to shoot your video. I know, it's been a long process, but it helps, trust me. Actually, putting the camera in front of yourself is probably the easiest thing in this whole process. You have your script, you have your ideas, you know what you're gonna be doing with the camera. It's gonna be fairly simple and fairly easy now that you have all that done. When filming, try to remember the 2 E's. Enunciate and exaggerate. You wanna make sure that when you're speaking, everything is clear and you're not getting words jumbled and mixed up and slurred together. You also want to exaggerate. The camera adds 10 pounds, well, it also saps about 90% of energy. You gotta be a little bit more, you gotta up it about 10% so that people are interested and that the information is memorable. Another pro tip, if you're filming with an awkward mic, like you should be if you've been paying attention, then make sure to clap before each take. That's gonna help you sync up your audio and your video later. Trust me, when I have not done that, it's been a huge pain to try and get those to match up. Number 6. All right, that's pretty much all you'll need to make a killer video presentation. In conclusion, if you've liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And in the comment sections below, let me know why you hate me, please.